Hey, Ollie here. Today we're going to go through the Shopify Product admin. So we'll go through the various features, we'll go through the little areas that apps and other areas of Shopify will affect, and we'll go through the kind of most common tasks that you'll use it for. So why is this important? Well, products pretty much at the heart of Shopify, and whenever you want to sell something new, you'll add a Shopify product for it. And from there, you can control things like price and inventory and all that kind of stuff. Cool, so let's dive into it. If you just click on from the left-hand side of Shopify, you'll see products, and this is the default view. And you'll see a list of all the products and whether they're active or not. So they can be active or they can be in draft. If they're in draft, only you can see it. We'll see a couple of other things by default as well. So the stock level, sales channels. Sales channels are just places where people can shop for that product. So online store could be a sales channel, but also point of sale. So selling from retail, or maybe social media. So kind of Facebook shops or something like that. And then markets. So that's geographic. The UK or England could be one. The US could be another, for example. Type. This is a kind of arbitrary category that you give it. So we're going to do a product called sports trainers. We're going to use that as an example. So maybe we'd create a type called shoes or sports apparel or something like that. And then vendor, that's for brand of a product. So typified in this case. Cool, but let's open the admin. So what did I say? Sports trainers. And let's click here. This is very handy, just very quickly. So we can actually view it on your online store in a new tab. So we can see, okay, it's on pre-order. This is just a generic image, which I've set for it. But let's click in. So I just clicked back into the Shopify Product admin. So starting from the top kind of window area, then we'll go through these little menu items at the end. The title, I think it's quite self-explanatory. It's the name. You can see it's reflected up here as well. And then the description. So this is your kind of sales copy for the product, which will be reflected on the page. So you can see lorem ipsum. But you can also use Shopify's AI to generate stuff, for example. Lightweight running shoes. And that kind of thing. Let's just, we'll keep that, that's fine. Cool. And whenever you make a change in the product admin, a little save bar will go up the top. So we'll click save. Cool. Here is media, so images. You can see I've just got one plain one at the moment, but you can drag and drop or click that little plus symbol to add more. Cool. Category. This is what I was talking about earlier. Actually, I was talking about product type, wasn't I? So category is actually, I think they're all predefined. So if we want to type in trainers, I don't think that will come up. Oh yeah, so it gets quite specific. So let's just choose that one, for example. Down here, so this is variants. So variants are, the way they're created is they rely on a product option. So we've got size set up, but another example of an option could be color. It could be feature set. Some kind of broad category which can have different predefined values. That might sound a little bit abstract, but let's just add in color and should come up a little bit simpler. So we can just say blue and let's say white as well. Okay, cool, done. And if we click save, you should see more variants appear down here. And that's because variants are a result of options. Expand all. Okay, cool. So we can see we've gone from just having large and small to large blue, large white, small white, and you can imagine as you add more options, more variants appear. And the last thing to say in this is every variant will have a value of every option. Now, if we click on one of these variant names, we go to a view with more details and settings of our product. So the option values we just talked about, and you can change between the variants up here. It's the price, so that's the price that customers will be paying if they buy this product from your storefront. And the compare at price, so this is to say RRP, like suggested retail price is usually £15. You can fill that in there, or $15. And your Shopify theme, so your product pages and your kind of collection pages, they will show a discount because they'll see, this product is usually priced that, but we're selling it for this. Okay, so there must be a discount on the product. Charge tax on this variant, so I think that's fairly self-explanatory. Sales tax, VAT, GST, that kind of thing. Cost per item, this is good for analytics, so how much does this item cost to ship from your suppliers, buy from your suppliers, all that as one monetary value. SKUs, so stock keeping unit, this is helpful for warehouse, back of office, that kind of stuff. And you just need to make sure all your variants across your whole store have a different stock keeping unit, barcode. And down here, so track quantity, whether your theme and whether Shopify should worry about if the product's in stock or not. So if I untick that, whatever, there just isn't an option to add stock, so people will always be able to buy that product. This is typically used for digital products or things like courses, downloads, that kind of thing, and it kind of goes hand in hand with this. So if it was a digital product, you might have both of those unticked, so the physical product toggle. We don't want that today. If we're going to pre-sell this product, so normally with Shopify, if your product has, say, 5 in stock, the buy now button will show on the front end, so your storefront, that's all good, but maybe it sells 5 and it goes to 0 in stock. If you don't have this box ticked, then Shopify will show a sold out button. If you tick this box, the add to cart button will still show, or maybe it'll be a pre-order button. So that's what that is. Down here is, we've called it imaginary warehouse, but it's the location that you're storing and shipping your product from. So maybe when you're starting out, you'll just have one location. Maybe it's just your office or something like that. But as you add more locations, maybe more warehouses across the country, you'll go into settings, and where is it? It's locations, isn't it? And you can add more locations here, and that's good for making sure you've got stock for orders in the location you're trying to ship from. So you might be sold out in one location but not another. That helps with all that kind of complicated logic there. Cool. Moving on, so we touched on the physical product toggle. Weight. This is, as you'd think, it's just weight. So we've got it kilograms, but it could be imperial as well. And the main thing this is important for is shipping. So shipping price is often calculated by weight and also dimensions. So that's very important. Country, region of origin. So that's where the product originates from. Then moving down here, let me move myself out of the way, is purchase options. So I run a pre-order app called Pre-Product, and when a product's on pre-order, as it is here, you'll get a little pre-order purchase option here, and that will just tell you some information about like what kind of pre-order it is, and you can click manage, and see if there's a discount or anything like that. This purchase options area is also used by subscription apps. So there might be multiple options on you can subscribe to this product monthly or weekly or something like that. That'll all be down there. And let's just go back to the Shopify Product Admin. And just to remind you, that was the variants, and you get to that by clicking on the variant name here. So we've got purchase options again there. Meta fields, this is a bit of a bag of worms, but it's basically a way of setting a custom value on your product, and you can set custom meta fields on lots of things. So orders, I think you can set them on discounts, on blog posts, on pages, lots of stuff. And it's just a way of you just adding data. So just it could be color like here, but it could be anything you can think of. And then you can kind of surface that data in your theme. So maybe it's like you're selling books and the first 50 are signed by the author. So maybe you want to say like signed, yes, author who signed it, and then the author's name. Just an example, but you can, if there's not an entry for the data you're trying to display in the rest of the page, maybe meta fields is what you'd reach for. Then going down here, so this is the kind of your search results, or how it will appear in Google at least, when it's surfaced in query, and it will look similar for like Bing or any of the new AI search engines, I should say. And then at the bottom we've got app blocks, and this is a bit newer to Shopify. So here you can click there, and any of the third-party apps you have, if they've got an option for an app block in the product admin, you can add it here. And it's a way for you to kind of extend your regular Shopify product admin. Then if we go up the top, and let's just do this second column quickly. So status, I touched on this at the beginning. We've got this set to active, so it means it will appear in your Shopify storefront. If we set it to draft, customers wouldn't be able to see it. You'd still be able to preview it, but just an admin or someone who can log into your account. Sales channels, also touched on this, so if we click that, you can see all the ones available here. So we've got point of sale, we've got shop, online store shop, so that's the shop app as opposed to a physical app. So the shop app is something that Shopify offer, and it lives on your phone or like a tablet, and it's just a way for you to sell products in another channel, which is quite nice. Then insights, that's analytics that Shopify will surface. Product organization, so this was type, that is just a category for your own sake that you can come up with. Vendor, who made the product. Collections, so this is important too actually. So if we go catalog here, we're in the all collection, but there's also other collections you can come up with. I'm not sure we've got them on this test tool, but I could create a collection called, t-shirts or jumpers or something like that. And then you could add all your t-shirts and jumpers to it here. And then whenever someone visited the jumpers collection page, they would see all the products which you've added to that collection. So it's a way to organize a kind of collection of products for customers to shop. Tags, this is an arbitrary kind of, it's more for your sake than you being the kind of store owner or the merchant. It's a way for you to tag products or orders and communicate it to other people on the team or yourself in the future. So you can see just here we've got pre-order, but you might add another tag just to say like, limited run or some other kind of information. But there's no kind of right or wrong way to use it. It's just another little communication tool for yourself. And then the last one down here is these are the theme templates. So your theme will come with a certain way that the product page is styled, a certain way that the collection page, the home page is styled. Here in the product admin, you can select which product template you'd like to use for this product. And you can actually create more through the, let's not get sidetracked, but I'll quickly show you. Through the customize editor here. So if you click into that, you'll be able to navigate to the product page and create some different kind of templates that you can then allocate to the Shopify product specifically. And then just finishing up here, so duplicate, you can click that button and we'll get a new draft product with all the information that we've got on this, and that can be a nice handy way to create similar products without having to go through all these settings. View, that just means you can view what it looks like on your website. Share, social media, copy a link, need to send it to a customer, another employee. And then last but not least, more actions. And you can see this is getting populated by other apps. So Pagefly, that's a page builder, not made by Shopify. Then we've got Shopify Flow and some other options as well. So this is worth keeping an eye on as well, because you can bolt on really handy, powerful tools up here. Cool, so that's about it for the Shopify Product Admin. We've been through all the little features, the information it shows, shown you some of the more important features like variants, prices, stock level, that kind of thing. I hope this was useful, and if it was, I'd love a like or subscribe below. Otherwise, if you're interested in doing Shopify pre-orders, that's what we do day to day. So I run a Shopify app called Pre-Product. So charge later, charge up front, deposit up front pre-orders. If that sounds exciting, feel free to click the link below for a free trial. Other than that, have a great week. Bye.